to another episode of the 100 Baby Challenge. If you're wondering why we have an extra kid, or I shouldn't say if you're wondering, you know, I've decided to re-record this episode. So of course we've missed some pieces, but the audio quality was just so bad that I couldn't release it. I was able to kind of salvage rags to riches. This one was a lot worse. I don't know what happened to the audio. It was so bad. Like, nothing I was saying was being picked up by the microphone. However, it was picking up the sound of my mouse clicking aggressively loud, and I can't even really hear that anyway. Not that I have the best ears in the world. I have a hard time hearing anyway, but it was picking up like the click of my mouse. Every single time I clicked on something, it was like a thunder in the audio, and I don't know why. My computer crashed really hard at some point last week, and it reset everything I had done on OBS. Not only did it reset my microphone, which it oftentimes does, but it also went a step further and completely reset all of my the settings I had. And I'm a fool, so I had not taken a picture of what they were at. So I don't know if this episode's going to be too loud or too quiet. I'm hoping it's not going to be too quiet. I would much rather have it be too loud. I know I can fix it if it's too loud. Last week, what we missed, or what the lost episode, it's the lost day of Navy Bean. We powered through getting Mr. Navy Bean aged up to a child, and it kind of worked, but it was about 10 minutes of me fighting with these infants, because for whatever reason, I'm not able to feed them right now. She gets a question mark. She doesn't know what you've asked her to do. And I've reset everybody. I've hit debugged everybody. Chris has been the only person who's been successfully able to feed somebody, and it's getting to the point where I'm getting the notification saying that my children are going to be taken away, but nothing I'm doing is enough to feed these children, and they go back to sleep immediately. Or mom will pass out as soon as I get them up. Everything seems to be fine. Mom will pass out. And I need it to not. Super efficient infant care also is not working. I was just able to feed both Penny and Quentin. Unfortunately, it took me 10 minutes to do so because it was painful, and these children need to stop. And it doesn't matter if I'm the one clicking it. We have 19 hours to feed this kid, and I'm not optimistic we're gonna make it, because she's gonna walk away. She's gonna do something, or she moves. I don't understand what's happening. See, I don't understand. Hold on, let me see if Google has an answer. Google doesn't know. All I got was that they're broken, or that it might be something on the infant's end. You don't get to eat until this child eats. It's just painful. I just need this child fed. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Okay. Reset, we'll debug. But it's not going to work because it hasn't been working. And I'm glad I'm not going crazy and that you guys can see it too. Stop it. I'm at the end of my rope with this. Because she'll go and she'll do it with another kid though. Or she just keeps trying to give them baths. And I'm like, stop giving, they don't need a bath. They're not going to be, this isn't real life. They're not going to be taken away if you don't give them a bath. Stop it. And I've tried moving them. You can't. I'm going to lock the other ones behind it. Ooh, stop it. I don't know how to fix this. There's nothing to be fixed. It's just not working. Where are you going? I have a headache. Oh my gosh. Like, it doesn't matter who I reset, it's not going to work. At what point in this am I allowed to cheat? Because it's a game glitch, not me doing anything wrong. I'm gonna lose my marbles. Why? I don't care. I'm aging her up. Mom can continue doing whatever she's doing. It might not even let me age her up, to be fully honest, because it hasn't been letting me do much. Get up. Okay, Krista might be doing this because Mom is useless. Yeah, no, you can keep waking up from the music. I'm frustrated at all of them right now. Ophelia was the only one that wasn't broken. No, I can't. You can't go to school. I'm sorry, but you can't. I know we need you to go to school, but you're gonna have to be late today because this isn't working. And we can't lose a child. I'm, like, it's. I don't know what to do. I genuinely love this game, but it is so broken. Like, why, and the infants are the biggest thing that's broken in this game. Um, I've said it before, like, it's not like this is new. Like, the infant pack is a few years old at this point, and it's so broken. You can't bathe your children properly. You cannot let them sleep in cribs. I can't feed them anymore. Mom, like, it's just so broken, and I can't. I might just have to do this because I can't do it any other way. And this might not even work. Because when I was having the issues when I first started this challenge with Avery, okay, it did work. Because I remember having similar issues when Avery was a toddler, in that it wouldn't let us age him up. It wouldn't let us bring him to a cake. It's how he started off a level like D student. It's how he started off failing and why it took us so long to age him up. But anyway, back to my rant on The Sims. I like most of the other glitches. They're not fun, but they're fine. Like, they suck, but they're. I haven't had too many of the bad ones, but the infant ones are terrible. And they're not getting any better. Like, it's not even like it's a new. Like, it's a new glitch, because they're not new glitches. A lot of them are glitches that we've had since infants came out, and I wonder why they're not fixed. But I hate having to use cheats like that to age a child up. It was her birthday, so I don't feel as bad. But if it wasn't their birthday, like, for example, if we can't pick Penny up, then essentially we're just gonna have to wait until he gets taken away. which is not good. And it's not what we need in the challenge, or it's like it's not good for the challenge. When your children are being taken away because the game or the developers won't fix infants. I remember being really excited for infants when they came out. I was like, I'm so excited for this new life stage. It's going to be great. And then it's not. uh, they still, my sim will bathe an infant for 7 hours and start starving in the process. They can't pick the infants out of the cribs. Can't do it. They are stuck in there forever. You have to delete the cot or the crib to get the child out. And now this one's a little bit new. Like, it's happened before where they just won't kind of look after the children's needs. But not to this scale. And when I was doing this in the episode before, the lost episode, if you will, with having Krista could do it. Sophia was just the one that couldn't. Sophia would cancel every single interaction to go into that treehouse to go to sleep, which we spent so much time building that I would like to keep. But it's just been frustrating. And I'm feeling very heated about it. Like, more so, I'm like, I need to calm down. It's literally just a game. I need to simmer. But, like, I'm pretty frustrated. I've put a lot of money into Sims. I put, like, almost 2,000 hours into this game since 2016 or 2017, sorry. And the fact that some things like this are still broken is annoying. It is annoying. It was frustrating that my oh my god, it's frustrating that my gardens couldn't weed. Like, that was frustrating, and then the plants would die, and it was frustrating to keep replanting them. But this is a little different. Like, these children are, like, actively in the process of being taken away. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, oh, I just have to replace the garden. It's, no, I've went through multiple days in the game and now my children might get taken away. it's just annoying. Like, it's frustrating. Okay, I know. How about not right now? How about you take care of some of your own needs? It's why, you know, probably she's not gonna age up today, but Krista isn't leaving until this issue is sorted. So unfortunately, not unfortunately, but these are the kids we're going to be having for a while until this glitch is over. Because whether it's 1, 2, or 3 infants, we need to be able to pick them up to feed them. Love a messy toddler. But, like, we have Penny's hungry again, but are we going to be able to feed him? That's the question I have. And it's looking like the answer to that question is probably no. Yep, because it's not working. just gonna turn this off. Was it the radio? Is that what's glitching this out? No, it's not. I know what I'm about to do is against the challenge rules, but I'm going to hire a nanny because I need to know if I'm going to be able to continue this challenge with these current issues that we're having. Because if a nanny can come in and can't feed the kid, then and we can't feed the kid, and our team can't feed the kid, then nobody can feed the children, and they're just going to keep getting taken away, and there's no point continuing. Um, so I ask for a little leeway here to do this, because the reality is, like, and if the nanny can do it, then we might just have to ignore challenge rules, but it's not looking promising, and the challenge honestly might need to get put on hold until we are able to, you know, until we get to a point where our kids can be fed. Because I don't want to stop, but the reality is we might not be able to continue. Okay, this is looking better. Maybe we just needed the nanny to come stand here and do nothing. And this child's hungry. One of the things I wish they would fix is that you can't. Hold on. One of the things I wish they would fix is that I wish you didn't have to wake the kid up. I could say, hey, my kid's hungry. I'm going to feed them, whether they're asleep or not. Like, it should be built in that they should just wake them up and feed them. Manon's leveled up. Lucky's grade A. Lucky's good. So's Krista. So Krista and Lucky can both be aged up. We need something happy for this episode because it can't be all bad. Okay. Krista, I want you to blow out your candles while Mom deals with this. Yeah, so I shouldn't have to hit wake up. I should just be able to hit go in and say, okay, feed the baby, and she should just pick him up and do it. Okay, paranoid, that tracks. Everything we know about her, that tracks. And let me roll a d20 here. It's going to be loud. I'll try and cut it out. We have 12. Popularity, and that is 9, so let me grab a d10. That's not a d10. Three. Perfect. You can become a vampire if you want, sweetie. Chris is doing great. Did Mom manage to feed this one? Did you put candles on that? Why haven't you added candles to that? Get up. Get up. sure nobody's gonna eat the cake. Okay, perfect. And Lucky. Okay. We can get rid of the nanny. Who's hadn't actually done anything. Forgot that Lucky was aging up. Okay, another D20. Hold on. 8. Another D10. It's 9. And cat lover. Look at him. I'm not giving him a makeover in this episode because, quite frankly, I do not have the patience for that. Not today. Not today. Not no. Can't do it. I'm hit a limit. There's a ceiling or an upper limit to how much I can handle in a day regarding these Sims. Because I don't like dressing them. I don't like making them over. I don't like building houses. So there's a certain capacity. In these, I'm pointing at the screen as if you can see it. These lessons, they're turned off. They're turned off. In settings, I have that turned off. I'm still getting them. Which would be nice, but like thank you, I paid you $80 for literally nothing. Like they're fine. They're just it's like every single time I get a little frustrated with the game. Why are you okay? He's behind the stairs. It's like every single time I get a little bit frustrated with this game, it's like they pop up and just to like make it a little bit worse. Oh my goodness. Who took the How did you get out there? So you'll check them when they're outside. Oh. Thank you. Go to sleep. Krista, you're our new savior. No, I'm sorry. But oh my god. Sorry. Bodhi just popped up on the screen looking old. He's not like old, but like adult old, not young adult old. Hold horse. She's not even on her family anymore. What in the world? None of them are. What? Okay, okay. Panic. Panic. Yeah. What? Is anybody else that old? What? Our children, because we've had so many kids, we're at the point where, oh, like our children are becoming older than us. What? What? Okay, Fiona's still a young adult, so we still got time. Oh my god, existential crisis. Okay, Krista? Potty train Ophelia, please. Please, I beg you. It doesn't matter anyway, because that's all we have time for today. That's all I can handle today. I'm glad we got this figured out. Maybe we just need to hire a nanny, pay $100, Fiona, pay $100 for a nanny to just come stand like the mommy I flew up child at the door. Maybe that's all we need. Oh my god. I have my blood pressure. It's too high for this. Okay, I will see you next week. Bye now.